All right, so this is a great lesson. In this lesson, we apply the customer problem statement. So the customer problem statement, it clearly elaborates on that problem that your customers are trying to solve, aka the job to be done. Drivers are trying to get to a destination on time. Surgeons are trying to operate on their patients fast and accurately. This statement, the customer problem statement, it's meant to help you understand that core functional job or the problem your customer's trying to accomplish, and importantly, the context in which they're faced when they're trying to solve the problem. Because you want to understand that situation. You want to understand the situation your customer's faced with when they're trying to overcome their struggles, right? I'll explain. This tool helps to identify the struggles that customers are experiencing when trying to perform the job, also how they want to be perceived and avoid feeling. So let's jump into it. So again, don't mention your product or service in this statement. We're not focused on the solution, we're focused on the problem at the moment. This is a customer problem statement. Articulate the status quo. Talk about how things currently are, right? The current situation. Because remember, that's what you're trying to disrupt. You're making things better. You're getting the job done faster and more accurately. You're taking the customer to where they want to be, where they need to be. Think about limitations and struggles that your potential customers may have. Because remember, we're going to focus on overcoming these struggles. Target a specific customer segment that we can build empathy with or understand and relate to. Importantly, we want to provide measurable outcomes. So we need to know what the solution will look like by defining the outcomes. Makes it easy to come up with metrics you can use to track your progress. So if you think back to the customer avatar template, we need to clearly define the core functional job to be done. So we need to ask, what are your customers trying to accomplish? And what underlying processes are they trying to execute? Are your customers trying to execute? For example, drivers are trying to get to a destination on time. B2B markets, surgeons are trying to operate on patients. I'm going to give you an example at the end of this. So step 2, define the outcomes. So ask the customer what makes getting the job done in this situation time consuming, inefficient, unpredictable, inconvenient, or difficult. Okay, but by identifying what makes the job difficult, we can then think about solutions. Drivers are trying to determine the fastest route to their destination. So this is where they're struggling. Surgeons are trying to reduce the time under anesthesia and also perform an error-free surgery. Define the emotional jobs. So ask, when the customer's trying to get this job done, how do they want to be perceived by others? And how do they want to feel or avoid feeling? Okay, social is how you're perceived by others and emotional is how you want to feel. Drivers are trying to avoid feeling stressed and feeling embarrassed by arriving at a destination late. We've all been in that situation. Surgeons are trying to avoid feeling incompetent and they want to feel assured that their team trusts their abilities to operate. And then we're going to present the problem statement.